Hey everyone, this is Jennifer Sanchez. You are listening to the Wise Coffee Chat Show on WRMN 1410. Super excited to be here this morning. We have a special guest this morning here. He's not new to the show. He's definitely been here a couple times, and he's also one of my colleagues. So super excited to have him introduce himself if you don't know him. But before we do that, just wanted to introduce myself. If you don't know me, my name is Jennifer Sanchez. I am the founder of the Wise Alliance Network. You can learn more about Wise Alliance Network by going to the website. You can also learn about me on Amazon. We have our new book out called Wise Women Empower Women, which is my newest book that I just published, where it's 9 stories of women who overcame trials and tribulations through their faith. So super excited about that. And then I'm also a real estate investor. So if anyone's looking to sell their property, feel free to reach out to me. I can purchase 30 days or less. Oh, and I can't forget, I'm a mom of 3 beautiful girls. Can't forget that. That's very important. So enough about me. I will pass it over to my guest. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Absolutely. So it is Shawn Brooks from Brookssmedia. That's Brookssmedia with 2 S's. If you want to add the S, you ain't spelling it right. I run a video production company, and I help nonprofits raise money for their ventures, right? So
Yes.
Brookssmedia has helped these nonprofits raise over now $4.5 million. And this money is used to kind of help kids, whether it's like for clothes, schools and supplies, food, shelter, you name it. My work sparks change. That's what I do.
I love that you work for the nonprofit world, or you don't work for the nonprofit. You help.
Yes, I do work
not-for-profits.
in the nonprofit world, right?
But
yeah.
that's mainly your target, correct?
Yes, it is my target. And I do, before we get into that piece, I do just want to make sure I give a shout out to your book again. Even for the release party that was at, like that book release party is probably by far, I just was not expecting that. So
What
great
were you
job.
expecting?
I mean, like low-key, you know what I'm saying? Somebody walking in like with a sombrero or something like that, little quinceañera music or something. I don't know.
Mariachi hats.
Right? Yeah, I was expecting something. But when I walked in, it was so classy. It was elegant. Everybody was dressed beautiful. Like, I can't stress enough. I just was not. I mean, because we all got homies who be like, oh, yeah, I got a book coming out. You should come check me out. Then you go. It's like at their crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, in their backyard. Ain't no shade. But I was not expecting that level of commitment and effort for this release. And then just the way the women just appreciated you for pulling them in.
Aw.
Like, it was just, I think, it was just nice to see you get your flowers. It was well deserved.
Oh, thank you. Don't
Yeah.
make me cry. Thank
No.
you. I appreciate that.
There was a lot of that. And I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of that on her stage. Every time I looked, there was somebody crying.
Someone was crying.
Somebody was crying.
I think the book, I'm glad that you attended, and I appreciate you showing up and supporting for the book launch, because there was a lot of care behind that event, a lot of thought. And I think sometimes people don't realize how much work an event like that takes. People don't realize the massiveness. Like,
you had vendors, you had stage, you had setups, you had sponsors, right? I mean, you had like a DJ booth in the back and something somebody was controlling the lights for the stage. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
who is this, like the Mexican Martha Stewart?
Yeah, like we had a whole full-blown
Like,
production,
Yeah.
right? So it's producing events, and shout out to my sponsors, Plus Bookkeeping Services, also Monarca Roofing and Exterior, and then, of course, I got to make sure Gina Diaz, Linares, Michelle Arteaga, all of you guys, thank you so much for supporting the event. I got to make sure I shout out to my sponsors and supporters. But, like, for me, one of the biggest things that I like is I know my audience. And I know my audience is women. And predominantly, even in my social media, I want to say maybe about 70 to 75% of my followers are women, So I know that when I put an event together, I think about what are the things that women like, right?
Because that's your target audience.
Because that's my target audience, which you, as a branding instructor and in media and marketing, you were my co-instructor. I used to teach with you, right? Before I got into this position.
Which is so cool. I actually enjoyed teaching with you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had too much fun when we would teach together. I was like, oh, we get it. Like, like this makes sense. A lot of people don't understand, but I appreciate you showing up for sure.
Hey, absolutely. I think when you told me that your dad had the same birthday as me, it really made sense how we clicked so well. Like, I was like, okay, she's used to dealing with tourists, man.
I am used to dealing with tourists, man. Y'all something else. Like my dad. So literally, you and my dad are both May 11 babies. And I was on social media. I just finished celebrating with my dad. And then I look and I see something like, happy birthday, baby, to, I think your girl was doing it for you. And I was like, Wait, hold up. His birthday is May 11th?
Yeah.
I was like, dang, no wonder we get along so well.
Yeah, no, you and I like, and so that leads to I got a question for you, because I feel like it's an age old thing, but I firmly believe that you can, right? Do you believe that you could just have a genuine platonic friendship with the opposite sex?
I do think you can for women.
For women?
Yeah. See, I told you you're not going to like my answer. I knew you were not going to like my answer.
Please explain this for women.
I've always heard, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you can enlighten me, right? But I always heard that men, when they have women in close proximity to them as friendships, is because A, they are attracted to them. Because usually men don't like to hang around with ugly women.
Do you have any ugly friends?
That's a great question. I get along with everybody.
You didn't answer the question, because now your friends gonna be unnoticed. Like, is she talking about me and my ugly? Like, no, like, but I think that's not fair. I don't think that's fair, because beauty is a universal currency.
That's true. Okay, you're right.
Right. So who wants to hang around somebody who look like a creature from Lord of the Rings? Nobody. Right. So but just because I'm a man, because I got a pretty friend, that means I'm trying to freak on them. Maybe I doesn't have a pretty friend.
But I might be wrong, right? I might be wrong, because I always heard that's just something that men do. They always keep attractive women, as friends, and they're always looking for their like whatever opportunity. And maybe not all men are like that, but maybe a good chunk of them are. I don't know.
So I'm not. So one thing I don't like to do is kind of like make blanket statements for men, right? Because to me, nobody can tell me how to be a man except for the man that's in the mirror. Like, I'm big on that, right? And I feel like sometimes
sound like Michael Jackson. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I feel like sometimes men, like some men, like they look to other men to kind of get how they should act, and I just don't agree with that. I just don't subscribe to that notion.
Sure.
Like, if like for me, like I think it's crazy to be in a world where you feel like your only true friendships can come from the same gender, and it's a whole nother perspective that you're missing, right?
Yeah,
like I've gotten put on game from my female homies on how to just be a better partner, how to show up better, right? How to do things. So like I become better by having females in my corner, and it does help to have pretty females because they're actually dating. If I got ugly friends who ain't dating, you can't give me no information. Who dating you? What has a man done for you that you can sit there and be like, oh, you should do this? This really works. No, because if you look like a creature, you get the creature treatment. So,
and you know what's interesting? Oh, now that you're saying if you look like a creature, you get a creature treatment. I've noticed this. I'm not trying to. We'll come back. Let me just segue real quick. Some of my female students or females in this industry.
Yeah.
Are telling me like, Jennifer, I don't know how to dress around these men because I'm always getting hit on in the industry. So then they purposely dress down or try to be ugly in their mind to not be hit on. And I'm telling them it's actually the opposite. You need to dress up.
I agree.
So that men can respect you because they see how you care for yourself.
And I think that's the part right there that people need to realize. It's like, you're not, like when you're dressing up, you should be dressing up for nobody but yourself first.
Of course, yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Now, I definitely understand you got to read the room and kind of like dress, the season, if you will, or dress for the room. But like as a woman, like I don't think you should downplay your beauty just because men is gonna hit you like that. Like, yo, men, like that's almost like saying I don't want no crackheads ask me for money today. It's like if you driving and there's a crackhead outside, he gonna ask you for money. So if you beautiful and you look pretty, somebody gonna hit on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like.
Yeah. Sometimes if you're really, really, really like attractive, then that's also opposite too. You don't get hit on, right?
Yeah, because you feel like, people either not gonna like take you serious or too scared to approach you, right?
They're too scared to approach.
Yeah, I mean that's a thing to me. That's a thing for like insecure or like low confidence man. And so I wanted to definitely get back to the whole friendship piece in regards to
let's go back to that.
Men. Like here's the thing, right? Because even when people like get into relationships, like you would have sometimes hear women like, well, no, I don't want you having no female friends, or you hear men like, well, I don't want you having no male friends, and it's like, why would I wait to get with you to then use this as a reason to get with a friend? If I wanted to get with a friend, I didn't need to get with you first to do that. I could have just did that beforehand. So,
because sometimes I think girls are naive and they're good at putting you in the front zone and not realizing that the person's actually trying to pursue.
Yeah, right? Now, you do have some people like that who are just, like, not reading the signs. But, like, if I'm your homie, I'm your dog. Like, I'm not, like, to me, I value your friendship more than your box. You know what I'm saying? I can get that from anyone. But your input, your insight, I value that more. I need that more than this nut.
For sure. I agree. And it's funny because like with you, like I act like you are my homie. Like I want to act like a homie, right? I'm going to dap you up. I'll do all that. Yeah. You know what I'm okay with that. But then I'm not going to do that with someone that I'm interested in romantically. I'm going to be a whole different Jennifer for that person, right? Because it's like, I don't think they want me to be like, what up, dog? You know, like...
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. So, like, I should not be walking up to my lady like, hey, baby, she hit me with what's going on, my boy?
What's gonna be like, wait, hold on.
Hey, hold on, shorty. Hey, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Come here. Let me let me palm something real quick. It's like, what?
That's weird. Yeah. No. You know, I think you have to be mindful, and it's funny because sometimes I'll be having someone say, like, Jennifer, like, I can't see you. Like, why would I show you?
Right.
Like, right? Like, I'm not showing you what how my feminine, like, I'm not doing that with you. Like, this is business.
I get that.
I'm going to be like Rough Rider here. All right.
And listen, for those who are questioning that, I've been, because you've been here now for like a year?
A little over a year.
Over a year, right?
Over a year,
So I have never like, when I say out the gate, you have always just been like, nah, that's the homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have never, and I mean, with no staff here, no colleagues here, have you ever opened that line of showing the...
No,
it's always Jenny from the block. Like, what up? It's almost like, what? By the way, I love your colors. But it's almost like,
okay.
But it's always like, what up, bro? It's always been you have kept that line very clear, very clear.
Yeah, no, we don't cross lines over here because then I feel like if I do. Can I be kind? Yes. Can I be motherly? Yes. Sometimes I find myself being a mom to some of these students, you know, and I'm trying to nurture them. I could do all of that. But then I know that if I cross the line, then people are going to interpret it differently, right? And I don't want that. I always want that respect.
And that's how I feel, too. Like, so one, to me, I'm just big on, like, is it PG or PG-13?
Just no cursing.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Great. So I just don't believe in you sugar honey iced tea where you work at or where you sleep at type of thing.
No, you shouldn't do
right?
that.
So like I would never date a colleague in any workplace. I did that when I was like 19, learned that lesson quick. Like, no, you don't do that. And then for like, you know, a teacher, like you should definitely not be looking at your like it should always be a clear line of like, hey, student. I don't even care how old you are, right? Even if you're older than me, it's always gonna be like, hey, I'm the instructor, you're the student. Like that line will always be that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. You know, obviously we've seen reports and news where these teachers were like, hey, little Johnny, right? Now, granted, our students are adults.
There's actual movies, Lifetime movies on Little Johnny.
They got Lifetime movies on Little Johnny, but I don't know. I just feel like they're just like with friendships. I feel like people just have a hard time creating those boundaries and those lines, and that sounds more like a you problem than like the individual problem.
Yeah, that definitely. Yeah, if you can't control yourself, that's. Come on now.
It's not hard.
It's not that hard.
It's not. You know what I mean? I had somebody ask me one day, it was like, hey man, how do you control yourself like around just like beautiful women that you work with? I'm like, I just exist. I mean, I'm not sitting here like thinking like, okay. Like I'm going to wait until I hit end record and try to hop into this and see what happens. It's like, my name is much more important than me getting your phone number.
Yeah, that's something that I've heard you say multiple times, and I agree because your name is, and I think we said this last time, your name is the only thing that's going to carry the most weight.
Your name into a room before you do.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't want my name to enter a room like, hey, like Shawn, he good to work with, but hey, he might hit on your, he might hit on your talent.
No, that's terrible.
That's terrible. Or, I never want that attached to my name.
Yeah, or even the same thing, like for me as a woman, like, oh, she flirts with everybody. She's very flirtatious. Yeah. Like you were telling me how women, when you've said it, right? You told me the other day, like, you know when women are hitting on you.
Absolutely.
And I was like, wait, they do what? You know, I sat there like, and me sometimes, so, you know, with the whole ADHD or ADD that I have, sometimes I don't pick up social cues. I don't know if you don't have that. I don't think you have. You don't look like you have ADHD. but I do. So sometimes I don't pick up social.
Well, girl, you don't look like you got ADHD. I ain't looked at you
Well,
like you look a little
but you could tell with my messiness sometimes, or
Okay.
me being like all over or having multiple projects,
Okay,
like that
okay.
kind of tells you I have it. But sometimes I don't pick up social cues. Like sometimes I don't know when someone's hitting on me. Like
Okay.
I'm not picking up that.
Well, if that's the case, I feel like 90% of women have ADHD because a lot of y'all cannot tell when men are hitting on y'all.
Really?
Y'all can't.
Oh.
It's just, but y'all make it, what's so funny is y'all make it dead obvious. So for those, okay, so again, since in the industry that I work in, this is a common trope that I know when women are flirting with me. Like I know what they're doing. And they usually put their chest on my shoulder or my back. Like that's how I know when a woman is flirting with me.
That is so weird. That is so weird. I can't even like phantom the idea of me doing that.
It is so common, and they do it so elegantly. They come sit on my shoulder like, "Hey, so what you doing?" Right? And it's like, "Girl, you see me with a camera in my hand. You know what I'm doing."
Yeah, I'm working.
I'm working. Right? What's up?
Such a Taurus response. That's like my dad. Like so. You keep going.
So to me, it's like, you know, y'all just be missing. Y'all be like, "Oh man, don't flirt no more." And it's like, no, you're just missing cues. But I blame that. Truly, I do blame that on COVID. I do blame us being disconnected for so long. I feel like and then we had to pretty much adjust to just talking to each other through social media. I believe we forgot the art of communication with each other.
Yeah, I guess, and sometimes I guess I can be friendly, and especially like when I go to networking events, I have to turn on my friendliness.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to be friendly with people. And it's like, oh, Jennifer, you're at a networking event. Let's turn on the fun part of you for a second.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm usually very like straightforward, disciplined, like no nonsense. In networking events, I know I can't be like that. Like I know people got to see like a fun Jennifer, like, hi, you look cute.
But I feel like that's sometimes a disadvantage to women because it's like then now men will look at that as flirting.
Exactly, and
Right.
that has happened. And then I'd be like, yo, what's up? Like I gotta tone it down. Like no, we ain't doing that, right?
Men's egos is real, right? So if we already think we hot stuff, we see this pretty girl laughing at all our jokes and hitting us with the it's like, oh yeah, this is in the bag. What's up, shorty? Like I know you ain't over here just trying to network. What you really trying to network?
Oh,
you know
God.
what I mean?
The male mind, I swear. Sometimes
Our ego is crazy. Our egos, especially too, if you know you are of a high value type man. Yeah, your ego be something else.
Oh, God.
Pretty much when women say like, "Oh, I want a high value man," if you're not willing to cater to that man's ego, you don't want one because you're gonna have to do that.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I
Right?
knew that.
Yeah.
Well, I know that from being married for a long time. I always had to like cater to. I know how to be a wife more so than date. So like, right? Because I've been a wife for so long, I know how to like pick my battles. Like, okay.
I feel you on that. 100%. I feel like I know how to be a husband more than I know how to be a boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Because you were married. Duh. I was
for a long time, right? So I feel like once you are with someone, you kind of almost get stuck in the mode of like just. Yo, I know how to. This is what I know how to be.
Yeah, I know how to be in a relationship.
Yes.
I know how to talk, how to check in. I
Yes.
know, and it's not like it's just something that you're so used to, right? So coming into the dating world, which is like, what is dating? You know, I'm like, this sounds like. I was watching this interview on social media with Nia Long, I think it was, and she was like, you know, she even says it like, I don't know how to date. Like, all I know is how to be this. And like now it's so confusing because there's so many titles and names for it. Like you're in this stage, you're in that stage. There's just this, there's just that. It's like, why is it so complicated?
It didn't used to be that. I honestly feel like this is a new way. Well, one, because everybody has an opinion on social media. Right, so I feel like it's just a new way for you just to label something. It's just like, nah, dog, I'm with you. I'm with you, or am I not?
That's what it was before, right? I like you, you like me.
Okay,
let's see what's up.
That's it. What's up?
let's make this work. Can we make this work?
Yeah, now it's like you gotta like kind of like, okay, we are in the honeymoon phase. After we leave the honeymoon phase, now we in the love me phase. After we leave the love me phase, it's like it's a truthful phase. It's like, yo, bro,
A truthful phase. That's so complicated.
It's not like, to me, it shouldn't be that hard.
It shouldn't. And then when you're a person that's very purposeful or with a lot of intentional, it's kind of hard, right, to play these games.
Yeah, like I don't want to have to sit here and wonder if I'm showing up for you too much. Like if I'm gonna show up for you, does that mean show up for you without it being like a red flag?
Do I look thirsty?
Yeah. So because I called you twice today, now I'm thirsty. And it's like, damn, sure, maybe I was just thinking about you. Like
I just want to check in.
I want to check in. I want to see, hey, I was thinking about you. Like that's back in the day, that used to be a thing, right? Because especially too, if I'm answering my phone before 9, before my minutes is free, and I want to talk to you.
Oh yeah.
I must really like you.
You are definitely my age. You would like to call me old. You are closer in my age than you think, sir.
Yeah, that's cool, right? But you know, because at first it used to be 9, and then it used to be like after 7, right? So if you calling me before any of these times, I must really want to talk to you.
Because we're using up our minutes.
We're using up our minutes. But now it's like you're expendable. Like, what do you want? Why are you always looking for me? Like, I had my homie talk to a girl, and I was like, and I had to remind myself, I'm like, hey, bro, don't text on the first day. And it's just like, we still there? Like, we as adults, we still gotta hit you with the don't text on the first date because you don't want to come off awkward and thirsty. And sure enough, she responded as if he was being thirsty because he hit her on the first day. And I'm like, okay, are you looking to date somebody, or are you looking to just be out here? Because if you're looking to date somebody who's intentional and they hit you up on the first day and they got your number, what's so wrong about that? Like, I got your number because I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, because I want to get to know you.
Because I want to get to know you.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
That's y'all.
But that's not me. I'm like, that's not me. I like I'm just like you, very intentional. I just want to okay. And again, I don't know. Like I'm like, I don't know how to date. Like I don't know how to do this. Like again, remember 18 years, 17, straight into like relationship, right?
Yeah.
And then luckily when I started separating, I had a friend that would give me game, like you said, that would be like, nah, this is what men do. Nah, this is what that means. And be like, oh, that's what that means? Oh, So
do you how are we on time, by the way?
We got 2 minutes.
All right, so I'll ask you this last question. With you kind of being out in the world right now, has the new dating age spoiled how you look at like relationships in whole, or does it make you more hopeful? Because you are kind of like the last of the Mohicans, if you will.
The last of Mohicans? No, you did not. Oh, you are older, sir. You are an old.
I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Okay,
now see, my dad is the one that put me on that movie, so of course you like that movie.
Of course.
Okay. Anyways,
shout out to Papa Sanchez.
Yeah, it's Guzman actually.
Excuse me, Guzman.
Guzman. No, you know what? It has not. I'm still very hopeful. I don't think that this tarnished. I think there's people out there that really want connection and really want relationships. I just think that a lot of people are really damaged. And they've gone through some things, and people are really messed up with how like things aren't simple anymore. Like, I don't know. And you're right. COVID, social media, it's a combination of just so many things where it's like, but for me, I know that at some point I'm going to get back into a relationship. Okay. Right. It's a matter of time for me.
I would agree to that. You a dope person to hang with. So I can see somebody like,
like you better like snatch me up soon. Like we ain't got time. All right. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick short break. You are listening to WRMN 1410. You can learn more about WRMN 1410 by going to WRMN1410.com. And we will be right back after this brief break. back. You are listening to the Wise Coffee Chat Show. I'm your host, Jennifer Sanchez, and we are here today with Shawn Brooks from Brookssmedia LLC. And we're talking about just social media, dating. This is like a real free conversation.
Yeah.
But we flow really good in conversation.
We do. Shout out to our Hooter kick out. You know what I'm saying? We're just chopping it up.
Yeah. So, we work really well as instructors. You have share the birthday like my daddy.
Yeah. And you actually came to my crib. Like if I invite you to my crib,
yeah.
we in it. Like once I invite you to my crib, like that mean we in it.
Oh, then I appreciate that.
You know, that's my space. Like and I, you know, I love my space. So if I'm letting you in my space of love, that means I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I cultivate it. Like I love my apartment.
You know what? Yeah, that makes sense because you're a Taurus and that's my dad. Like, see, I can't every time you talk now and I realize like this makes so much sense.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot from my dad. So like I know how you guys operate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that you guys like your spaces. You like privacy. You love good things. Are you stubborn? Yes, you are stubborn. Yes,
absolutely.
But very loyal, like
to a fault.
Yeah. And you like, what is it? Like order, like,
yes.
like
we kind of work in like deafness almost. It's like one thing that had got pointed out to me. She was like, "You don't like maybes like that. You need like it's a yes or no." I said, actually, yeah. Come to think about it, I didn't think about it until you said it, but like I am very much like a, you know, like for example, like, hey, but you want to go out tonight? I don't know, maybe. All right, so no, you don't want to go out. Like that's literally like that's my next question. I don't really like the float. I am a person who needs security and certainty. So when you leave me floating, I feel uneasy.
Oh, that makes sense. So that was my dad, and my dad always liked structure and liked dates and liked to know times.
And I bet you, and I know one thing, your dad is always on time for something, isn't he?
He's always
on time.
Now that's where me and him don't we bump heads because I'm a little aloof. So he's like, "You for real right now?" You know, like we
don't like that.
We don't like that.
So one of the things that I had learned with dating is like, especially with women, if I'm dating a woman, at the time that I tell you, just know we always got 30 minutes more. So if I tell you the dinner is ready is at 7, technically dinner's at 7:30.
Okay.
I'm giving you that time because I know you're gonna be late.
Oh, you're. I'm
giving you that buffer.
You're giving buffers. Oh, very kind of you. That's very considerate, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
I do that with my team too. Like when I tell people we got a job, I always tell them the time before we actually got to be there.
Well, when I went to your gig, because you asked me, I was like, because you asked me to interview for you, which that was awesome, a great opportunity. Thank you. Right. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you think I'm a good interviewer.
Yes.
And then I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be 5 minutes late, knowing him, he's not gonna like this. And I'm like texting you like, please don't fire me. Like
and listen, and for what it's worth, I did not like that you came 5 minutes late, but it's like I understand stuff happens. And for what it's worth, it's only 5 minutes, right? But I'm just really big on.
You are.
Like, because, I mean, again, I'm teaching my students, like, because technically at that time, you were a shareholder. You were a representative of Brookssmedia at that time, right? Like, you're a stakeholder. So because of that, since you're representing my business, like, I want people to come in on time, all black, looking like, man, these guys move, like, you know, with efficiency, right?
Which is your brand. Which
is my brand.
Which is understandable. So I understood that you did give me leeway. You were like, I'm going to give you a little leeway. So I was like, I know I could, but I still felt bad, you know, because I know your expectations and I know you're just very that type of person. So I just didn't want to like disappoint you.
I feel like now, because now that you realize that me and your dad are the same sign, I feel like you're going to move a little differently. I feel like you're going to move as you would move with your dad. Like, I know, Shawn, this is.
Yeah. And you know, and I learned a lot from my dad. I'm very similar to my dad.
Okay.
Which is interesting though, because I've learned to be like him. Like my mom be like, you're just like your dad. I'm like, am I? Like, that's great, you know?
Yeah.
Because I like planned things. I like things going accordingly too. And when you change my plans, it throws me off. Yeah. And then it upsets me. And I don't like that. So I've learned over the years though to give myself time to just do, because I still do like doing spontaneous things. Because naturally I do like things like that.
Yeah.
So I'll give myself like today I'm gonna do whatever I want. Like so I kind of pre-plan my spontaneousness.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Like you don't really know what you're gonna do, so it's still in that spontaneous range, but you're setting time out to be spontaneous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's called adulting. That's called adulting. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't always do what you want to do, but if you tell yourself like, no, today this is what I'm gonna do, then this is what I'm gonna do. If I don't feel like doing nothing today, and I love my rot day. I call them rot days. I love my rot days, but I don't have to do rot. ROT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like rot days where you don't have to do nothing. You can just be in your bed route, bed rot, couch rot, where you don't have to do nothing but what you want to do for that day, right?
Yeah.
So for me, like for example, if I don't have my daughter that day, she's with her mom or something like that. Oh, I'm big on just staying in that bed, not moving. I don't need to be outside like that. I'm a homebody, but if people want to go out, I go kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm out, I'm gonna kick it. But I also have a window. I know myself. I'm a 2 hour. If we outside for 3, we kicking it.
Really?
Yeah, but I got like a 2 hour kind of. That's my window for being outside.
Really?
I don't know what it is, but my body it automatically knows to go to like. All right, Shawn. Like even I start like one thing people have noticed about me is I start standing up a little bit because my booty getting tired from sitting down at your crib for too long. I rather sit in my own house. My booty never get tired of my house because it's know it's supposed to be here. But when I'm somewhere where it's like I'm at somebody else's crib, because I grew up with my mom. She was like, "Why would you want to hang out at somebody else's house? You got your own house."
Wow, that's true.
Right, and I was like, and that had just stuck with me. I feel like if you grew up back in that time, a lot of people have probably heard that before. Like, hang out your own house. You got your own house to hang out at. So I was never really huge like that to just go sit at a friend's house just all day and do nothing. I got my own house where I pay bills at. That I could do nothing.
That's true. I don't want to be in someone's house doing nothing either. That makes sense.
I could just be in my own house doing that.
Like if we're gonna be like hang out, watch TV, like chill,
that's different.
That's different. But if it's just like you just there just to
be here, right? Like say like, hey, what you want to do? I guess I just sit on your couch and
do nothing.
Look at you. Wash dishes or something. I don't know. But
I don't get people that do the whole like watch each other while they do stuff. Have you seen that when they're like on FaceTime and they're just like
doing regular stuff?
I've
seen that with couples and not necessarily friends.
I've seen friends do it too. I can't.
I bet you it was women. I hope it ain't no men out here just like, hey, bro, I want to call you. I want you to just look at me while I lift these weights.
Yeah, that would be weird.
It's just a little bit.
I don't know, but I don't know what people floats their boats. But I know like that, I can't see myself doing that's like, okay, we got to be strategic here. Like, are we having a conversation? Are we chilling?
Yeah.
Are we going to do a working thing where we're both working and then maybe we are on FaceTime and we're working? Okay,
right?
That's fine.
Well, are we working on a common project?
That's okay. Okay, like we'll be both working on things. Like if it's like we're working side by side. Because I am a big believer in masterminds. And I am a big believer of like getting together and write together or work together, like work
think
sessions. Tanks. Yeah. I'm think tanks. That's perfect. I love those things. Like, so I don't mind using the virtual to do that.
Yeah.
But if it's just like I'm gonna wash dishes and we're not talking to each other, but we're just you doing your nails and I'm washing dishes and it's just silence.
We just doing stuff that we should be doing at home. Like for example, I would never just invite you to the crib. I'm gonna sit here like, what you doing today, Shawn? I'm like, oh no, I'm just doing my chores. And
that would be weird.
So you just want me here to look at you do your chores? Like, well, yeah, why not? You could just sit on the couch and move your legs when I sweep. Like,
no, yeah. And people do that. I don't know if it's a younger generation thing, right? Because the whole FaceTime thing. I'm still not into the whole FaceTime thing, to be honest with you, because I'm in the Zoom, like, we do things for work, right? Like for business.
That's the only time I need to see your face. Like, are we working on something?
Yeah.
No, but and so that kind of bring me back to like when we talk about the whole like thing with like dating and social media thing. So like for me, I am kind of, for the most part right now, I'm kind of removed from social media. Now I know people be sitting here looking like, well, how are you teaching like brand and stuff like that? I can still teach this, like I know it enough. But for me personally, it just for my psyche, I'm just kind of good on it right now. It just doesn't add anything to my life.
There's a lot of content out there.
It's a lot.
So much content that you can consume. And I can go in rabbit holes, me personally.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I have to be really mindful of like how credible is this person right now that I'm listening to? Like, are they actually credible in what they're saying? Or are they just some random content creator that's saying things just to say things?
And which I feel like most people, to a certain degree, because everybody right now has an opinion. Like, if you go on, everybody has an opinion about something. It's just like, whether it's about your finances, how to be a better man, how to be a better woman, how to dress, how to date, and it's like, to me, my question is to people, it's like, why would you listen to somebody to give an opinion on something that's so important in your life if they don't know your life, right? Like, you're going to listen to this person give you dating advice, but they don't know anything about the person that you're dating. They don't know anything about you, and you're sitting here taking what they say. Like, like a big thing right now is you got some women who like, I never go on a first date to Chili's. And it's like,
who cares?
And it's like,
sorry.
But it's like, if you like the guy, like, to me, it's never like about how much you like a guy. It's always about what are they doing for you on the first date. Like, did they do this? Did they do that? It's like, okay, well, first and foremost, did you like them? And if you like them, you going to Chili's, what's the...
I think it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter, in my opinion.
Yeah, I won't go on a date if I don't like you, or if there's no peak of interest at all. Like, I'm open, like, okay, there's something about you maybe I do like. I'll go out to see if I will like you more. And I'm open to, like, wherever, because at this point it's just a business. To me, it's like, I'm seeing this as business right now, right? This is a business transaction. What do you want?
I'm writing this off. What do you want? Is this a business dinner or what, sir?
Yeah, like, where are your goals, right? No, and I just want to listen, and I'll sit down and kind of just listen to the person, watch. I'm big on mannerisms. I am so big. My father, he never let me, like, eat with my mouth open. Like, he would get mad at me if I didn't know how to cut a steak correctly. He would get upset if I reached over your food. He was just so big on table manners. So if I go out on a date, I'm watching your mannerisms. I'm watching how you sit, how you talk to people.
Do you put the napkin in your lap?
How you're doing this, if your mannerisms are, like, annoying me, I will be like, okay, this is the one and done. I'm done.
Shout out to your pop. Shout out to your pop.
My dad.
He raised a solid one. He did.
I don't like that. And my dad would get mad if, when you would eat food and you'd be like, this is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. You will get scolded. Like, I remember, like, I had to just always, he was so big on fine dining. And I think that's why I love, like, going to restaurants, because I know how to carry myself in restaurants.
Now low key, I kind of want to, like, next thing you do, like, a family cookout. And I was kind of
just watch my dad.
Watch your dad. What I could be like, I want to be in the corner somewhere.
No, he'd be like, he'll stare at you. And he'll just stare at you. Now he's older. He won't comment. He'll just stare at you like.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I was going to see if we can get this man this elusive. Like, man, Jim. I'm talking about
lick your fingers. Don't do that. Oh, do not lick your fingers in front of my dad. Oh, I learned so much. So because of that, I watch people how they eat. And if I don't like how you eat, I won't.
So how did you grow up as a kid? Because I feel like one of the most known things you do as a kid, and I've seen you was a little hood booger back in the day, right? Braids and everything, right? Booger. So when you was eating Flamin' Hots, you know what I'm saying? You weren't licking your fingers?
No.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Was you doing chips with tahini or something? Did y'all eat Flamin' Hots?
I wasn't big on Flaming Hots. That was my sister. Mine was more my sister. My sister, we used to do hot chips and cheese. There was a corner store.
Okay.
And my dad would always take her. I don't know how I got away, like, with things with my dad. Now that I think about it, my parents divorced when I was 16.
Okay.
So maybe he didn't see the adolescence that much. Maybe my mom saw it more. Yeah. But then I had a car, so I was gone a lot. So, like, maybe they just didn't see me. I had a curfew, be home at this time, and that's kind of how I operated. But my dad was just really, he was very, I still had to follow his rules in his house.
So how often were you with your dad then? Like, was it like just during the summers or weekends type of thing?
In the beginning, it was very sporadic because he wasn't stable, trying to figure himself out and where to live and all that stuff. Because we had a house, so he had to like move in with somebody. You know, the whole division, you know, the divorce thing. Yeah. So he had to figure himself out. So I remember for a while I wasn't even really like seeing him. And then when I would, we would just go eat at restaurants, right? It was like, okay, let's go. He didn't really want to take me back to his place because he didn't. Like, I don't know, I guess he didn't feel comfortable maybe. So we would always go out to eat. That's till this day, my dad's always taking me out to eat. Like, let's go to this restaurant. Let's go eat here. He's a big restaurant guy. And he works in restaurants and banquets. So he's just big on that. So growing up, I mean, I just remember like he let me be a little tomboy. He didn't care if I ran around and, you know, just don't be bending over and showing anything. Make sure you're always covered up. And, you know, because I one time got in trouble for that. I had a little skirt. I was a little girl and got yelled at because I was bending over too much. I was like, I didn't know I'm being a little girl. Like, hello. But, you know, he disciplined me so much.
That's what it really is.
Yeah. Yeah. He was just very like, so I don't know. I wasn't really disrespectful in front of my dad. I knew I couldn't play with him in his face.
Did it ever affect you, like, growing up as a kid? Like, you know, when your parents got divorced and you noticed that you weren't seeing your dad as much as you used to, like, when your parents were living together? Did that, like, affect you, or did it make you look at your father differently?
No. This is really, I guess, my dad, I knew that he was going through it. So I took on that role of caretaker.
For your mom or for your dad?
For my dad. Okay. I was always checking in on him, looking for him. Where are you at? What are you doing now? Especially the later years once I already started having kids, because it was a good season for him. So I remember always like, where you at now? What you doing now? Why are you there? Who are you with? I became very mama to my dad just because I knew he was alone and he was trying to figure himself out. Because life after divorce sucks, right? It's hard. So, and then I just remember now he's married.
It depends on you ask, but yeah.
Well, I mean, for him, his life was his family, and his life was dedicated to just being a provider. So I only saw my dad as providing for me and my mom and my sister. So I think for him, when that got ripped apart, it rocked his world.
I can see that, and I think, and the reason I said, like, you know, it depends on you ask, because I think you and I both can attest to this. At least I can. That typically when you are thinking about a divorce, that divorce happened in your mental way before it happened on paper.
Yeah. Oh, I got divorced months before I got divorced.
Yeah.
You know, right. Or got separated.
Yeah. I would even say for me, it was almost like a year or two.
Yeah, because I think me and my ex-husband, we actually separated first. Tried getting back together. Tried on it for 7 more months. And then it's like, okay.
Yeah, 'cause I think you're trying. Like, you're trying. Like, I think you deep down, both of y'all know, like, when it's like, this ain't.
Yeah.
So I feel like y'all try. You
try.
But, you know, it's like almost like death is inevitable to a certain degree. Like, you know. And I'm not saying that for, like, any and every marriage, you know, because there's some people who can see it and then, like, okay, like, do a course of corrective action. But if you're not in it like that, then, you know, because at a point, it's nothing worse than feeling like you're sleeping with your roommate when you're married. That is the worst feeling ever.
Or not even just being in the same house and not even talking to each other, right? It's weird.
Yeah.
I think me and my ex-husband, it was really rocky for the separation because it was hurtful. I mean, it is. Divorce it hurts, right?
It hurts because I think what happens is both of y'all start to see even more of your ex-spouse, if you will, that you didn't know that was there, right? On both ends. I'm not just saying on one, right? On both ends. So you're starting to kind of really see. I think what happens is, especially if you got with this person when you were young, I think what happens is, like, you know, you're with this person in your youth, so they don't really know the real you because you don't know the real you.
You don't know the real you.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think what happens is when you start to kind of, like, really step into your own, like, yo, this is who I am. And then once you kind of go through that official divorce, you really start to, like, yo, this is who I am.
Yeah.
I think the other partner starts to see that and be like, oh, no, like, wait.
This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I want.
That's not what I want.
And that's exactly probably what happened with us, honestly. So I'm a believer now in prenups.
Mm-hmm.
I will totally do a prenup because I think now it's like because when you're going through a divorce, you know, it can get really messy and I'm getting married for love. Like it's great, but reality is when you are going through like if you do go through a divorce, people are spiteful and will do things to hurt you
that you would just not in a million years think that you would be where you are now.
Exactly. So I believe like while we're happy and healthy and love each other, let's do a prenup now and get into agreement of yours is yours, mine is mine. Whatever we have, we split in the middle. Whatever, right? If I've built this business, this belongs to me. If you built that business, that belongs to you. And if you want to like, do we think should we have an allowance? Let's conversate that ahead of time.
And whatever we decide to do together, then we had to split that down the middle, like if they ever come to that, right? So say like you and I own 6 properties, and we had got these properties together as a unit, right? Then if we get a divorce, I get 3, you get 3, cool.
We're good.
We leave it at that.
And while you're happy and healthy and good, you guys can see it clearly and do it for the best intentions. Because when you're going through that end part, it's not.
It's not.
It's
not. You're trying to, Jen.
Yeah. But you know what?
Shout out to my lawyer.
but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Me and my ex-husband have such a great relationship.
Yeah.
My daughter just graduated from high school and went to go eat dinner, and my sister went with us. And we talking, and we were sitting next to each other. We were laughing, and I'm joking, and he's laughing. And my sister was like, it was so weird. I was like, why? She's like, it felt like y'all never divorced. Like y'all, like it was just a normal, like regular how it used to be. I was like, but we've been able to now see it as we still friends at the end of the day. We grew up with each other, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and I'm happy that y'all can have that. Not everybody is so lucky.
Not everyone's lucky, but it can be that.
Do you think realistically then that if you or him get like another, like we say like a husband or a wife, do you think that do you think it's respectful to still have that dynamic and kick it like, oh yeah, hey, me and my daughter's gonna hang out with my ex-husband, but you can stay here?
Yeah, so I've realized that probably can't happen. He has a relationship, or he's had relationships, so I have to be mindful, like, oh, this is gonna upset her. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, he'll probably still ride for me. Unfortunately, no, I'm just joking. But he'll still. Are you? That doesn't sound like a joke. I don't know. I know maybe the other woman won't like that. Yeah, the new wife won't like that, which I understand and respect. Because I'd be like, man, ask her. Like, don't But I think I know I have to be in my place. Like, I can't. While you're in a relationship or I don't know when I'm in a relationship how.
I can tell you right now.
That man ain't gonna like that. I can
tell you right now. You hit me with the, hey, babe, me and the girls are about to go hang out with their dad. We're going to have family dinner. Oh, then what time should I get ready? Or you're not going?
I would totally, if we can, like, I love the blended family concept. Like, if my new partner is down to, like, hang and the other, but I don't know. That just sounds messy. I don't even want to think about it right now. Yeah. I don't know. Jesus needs to be involved with that part because that just sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, because honestly, I'm not really, because, like, why are we, y'all not, y'all share a kid, but yeah, that's dead, shorty. You know what I'm saying?
It is. And it is like romantically, it's not, right? But we've been able to keep it healthy for the girls.
Yeah. And so that's the thing. So like right now, I've already come to the situation, like me and my ex-wife, like we would never be like where we were, but our co-parenting is really good. And
that's amazing.
That's all I could really ask for. Like we co-parent very well together.
I love that. And I love that you can do that.
Yeah.
So I think this has been a great conversation.
I agree.
Very free flowing.
Yeah.
And it's always great to talk with you. We talk like this all the time anyways.
Yeah. We do. We do.
So if anyone wants to look for you, where would they go?
Again, so that is Shawn Brooks, and that's Brookssmedia with 2 S's. If you want to add the S, you ain't spelling them right. If you have a nonprofit or just a corporate business where you need some Netflix style interviews, or you're trying to raise capital for your business and your ideas, please look no further than Brookssmedia.
There you go. And then if you guys want to learn more about me, go to wisealliancenetwork.com or go look up Wise Women Empower Women on Amazon. You can find my book there. And then, of course, WRMN 1410. Thank you to everyone, the team, production from the station side, as well as my team here, the students from Illinois Media School. Shout out to you guys. Chris, Marcel, everyone, Esteban. Thank you so much. And God bless you guys. And you guys have a great rest of your week.
Tengo un buen día.
God bless.